How's it going, guys? Welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be analysing the brand new Battlefront 2 gameplay trailer that was recently released at EA Play. This trailer is absolutely phenomenal and packed with new details, so I'm going to try my best to cover every scene. To start off, we get to see the 3 eras and the 3 variants of troopers, being First Order Stormtroopers, the original Stormtroopers, and then Phase 1 Clone Troopers, which look amazing. Alongside this, we can see our first glimpse of Darth Vader, confirming him for Battlefront 2. Following this, we see a view of Theed from above as vulture droids fly overhead, followed by an awesome shot of battle droids being deployed from a multi-troop transport, and also the animations we saw from the teaser the other day. We now see droids as they march down Theed accompanied by an A-80 tank, and we can also see the heavy class droid. Our next shot is the primary first-person shot of the trailer, and it looks amazing. This also confirms that both first and third-person perspectives will be in the game, as we previously knew. The droid is wielding an E5 blaster and chucks a thermal detonator. Following this, we see our first tank footage, and it does look insane. They do not appear to be on rails, as I'd hoped, which is great news, and we also see it firing its primary blasters. We now switch over to the Republic side of things, and we see an awesome first-person shot of clone troopers. I'm not 100% clear on what blaster it is, but it seems to be the DC-15A short blaster. We also see a glimpse of Phase 2 clone troopers, and then the focus switches to an image of the heavy class for clones. Moving back onto the droids, another first person shot shows us the E5 blaster in action, and then we see a super cool shot of the B2 battle droids marching towards the clones. Our next shot shows us a clone trooper using the scatter gun, which appears to be making a return, and then we see a droid using disruption through some grenade type thing, which may also be a star card. I have heard this is healing, but I'm not 100% sure. Next up, we see our first glimpse of the AT-RT walkers being used by Phase 2 troopers, and they look awesome. Next shot shows another weapon being wielded by a clone, perhaps the DC-15, which looks to have a scope and extended mag improvements. I'm not sure, however. We see a vulture droid and an N1 starfighter fly overhead as it switches to a first-person shot of the N1, in which we can also see a V-wing. We now see our first scene with Maul, in which he uses his Furious Throw ability, which acts as a saber throw, and following this we see some gameplay of him and him using his Spin Attack ability on the clone troopers. We see a first-person shot of a clone trooper wielding the Barrage star card, which may be another returning card. A smooth transition shows us a first-person shot of a droid wielding the E5C, which is a heavy blaster. The multi-troop transport is now seen in first person shooting Theed Palace, showing this will also be a controllable vehicle, however it does appear to be on rails. Following this, we see our first shot of the clone jump troopers, which are the droid equivalent of super battle droids in terms of being a special class, unlocked by battle points. We now see part of Theed Palace blowing up as the game mode switches to Phase 2, and that is the end of the assault on Theed part. We now see our first glimpse of Kashyyyk, a brand new planet confirmed, and we also see Wookiees alongside Phase 1 troopers, potentially being a unique class to the Kashyyyk map. Starkiller Base is now seen as First Order snowtroopers in snowspeeders fly past, potentially being another vehicle. Yavin 4 is now seen alongside Death Troopers, confirming Rogue One content for the game, which is huge news. Switching over to Mos Eisley, we can see Boba Fett and also Luke Skywalker in action, as Boba uses his new Rocket Barrage ability. Fast transition shows Yoda as he ignites his saber and leaps into the air about to clash with Maul, until the scene transitions to Kylo Ren fighting Rey on what seems to be Maz Kanata's castle on Takodana, but I'm not entirely sure again. X-Wings now zoom past into shot as space battles are shown, and also the Millennium Falcon. They engage with TIE fighters in the last multiplayer shot. We now see Inferno Squad's elite class Corvette flyby, approaching a space station on a planet that appears reminiscent of Coruscant, however I am not sure. We again see the Sentinel droids used by Palpatine following his death, giving orders to Iden Versio. Finally, we see Iden and a fellow Inferno Squad member as their ship is attacked and Iden is sucked out into space. So that is all for this analysis, guys. I really hope you enjoyed and learned something new. If you did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more Battlefront 2 content. As always, thanks for watching.